the relationship between body, mind, and environment. Two twins, two different lives. Imagine identical twins. They share almost identical DNA. They grow up together, and as children, they look nearly the same. But 20 years later, one develops obesity, high blood pressure, and chronic fatigue. The other stays energetic, active, and healthy. So, what happened? If their genes were almost identical, why did their health become so different? The answer changes the way we think about health. Genes are possibilities, not destiny. Modern biology reveals something remarkable. Your genes are not your destiny, they are possibilities. Which possibilities become reality depends on an ongoing conversation between your body, your mind, and your environment. These three aren't separate systems, they're constantly working together, shaping your health every single day. One living system. Most people think the body, the mind, and the environment are completely separate. The body is physical, the mind is psychological, the environment is everything outside of you. But biology tells a different story. Every thought changes your biology. Every meal affects your brain. Every relationship influences your hormones. And every experience leaves a biological footprint. Your environment becomes part of you. You're not simply living in your environment. Your environment is constantly becoming part of you. Imagine walking into a bakery. Before you even take your first bite, the smell of fresh bread reaches your brain. Almost instantly, saliva increases. Digestion begins. Hunger hormones change. Blood flow shifts. Nothing has entered your stomach, yet your body has already started responding. Information becomes chemistry. Now imagine something different. You receive a stressful email at work. No one is chasing you. There's no physical danger, yet your heart starts beating faster. Your breathing becomes shallow, your muscles tighten, stress hormones rise. Again, nothing physical entered your body. Information alone changed your biology. Your thoughts became chemistry. The mind can change the body. One of the best examples is the placebo effect. Two people receive the exact same inactive pill. One believes it will help, the other doesn't. Surprisingly, the person expecting improvement may experience less pain, changes in brain activity, shifts in hormone levels, and real symptom relief. The pill contained no medicine, but expectation triggered real biological changes. The body shapes the mind. The relationship also works the other way around. Think about sleep deprivation. After just one poor night's sleep, many people become more irritable, less patient, less focused, more emotional, and more likely to crave sugary foods. Their personality didn't suddenly change. Their biology changed first, and their mind followed. The gut and brain never stop talking. Nutrition affects far more than your waistline. Your brain needs a constant supply of energy and nutrients to function properly. Research suggests that what you eat can influence your mood, your memory, your ability to learn, and even your mental performance. Your gut and your brain communicate continuously. Scientists call this connection the gut-brain axis. Your surroundings shape your biology. Your environment influences you in ways you rarely notice. Morning sunlight helps regulate your biological clock. Air quality affects inflammation. Noise changes stress hormone levels. Green spaces improve mental well-being. Strong relationships are linked to longer, healthier lives. These aren't just ideas. They're measurable biological effects. Epigenetics, activating your potential. Imagine two identical plants. One receives sunlight, fresh air, and water. The other stays in darkness. Their genetics are exactly the same, yet one flourishes, while the other struggles. Humans work much the same way. Through a process called epigenetics, sleep, nutrition, exercise, stress, pollution, and life experiences influence how active certain genes become. Perception creates physical responses. Have you ever watched a suspenseful movie? Even while sitting safely on your couch, your palms become sweaty, your heart races, your muscles tense, your body responds to what it believes is happening, not only to what's actually happening. That's why constant deadlines, financial worries, and endless information can keep your stress response switched on. Chronic stress changes the body when stress never truly stops. Recovery becomes harder. Sleep quality declines. Inflammation increases. Energy drops. Mood changes. Over time, your body behaves as if danger is always present. Once again, your body, your mind, and your environment are influencing one another every moment. Interpretation matters. Now imagine two people losing the same job. One believes it's the end of their future. The other sees a new beginning. The event is identical, but the interpretation is completely different. That difference changes hormones, motivation, sleep, behavior, and ultimately, health. Perception shapes physiology. Health starts before the doctor. Many people believe health begins at a clinic or with medication. In reality, it begins the moment you wake up. The light entering your room, the air you breathe, the food you choose, the conversations you have, the thoughts you repeat. Every one of these becomes information for your biology. Your body is always listening. Your body is constantly asking one simple question. What kind of world am I living in? If your daily habits communicate safety, nourishment, movement, connection, and recovery, your body responds one way. If they communicate overload, isolation, scarcity, and constant stress, it responds very differently. Health emerges from this ongoing conversation. Small choices become biology. This changes the way we think about responsibility. Instead of searching for one miracle solution, we improve the environment where our biology operates. Better sleep, healthier food, more movement, stronger relationships, time in nature. Small improvements may seem insignificant today, but repeated every day, they become powerful biological signals. One living ecosystem. Your body is not separate from your mind. Your mind is not separate from your environment. Together, they form one living ecosystem. Every thought, every meal, every experience, every relationship adds another message to an endless biological conversation, one that never truly stops. You influence your biology. Every day you can't control everything that happens around you, but every single day you can influence the conditions shaping your biology. You choose what you eat, how you move, how you recover, the information you consume, the people you spend time with, and how you respond to life's challenges. Repeated messages become health. Those choices become messages to your body. Messages repeated every day eventually become biology. Healthy habits strengthen your ability to adapt, recover, and thrive. Unhealthy habits gradually create the opposite effect. Health isn't usually built by one dramatic decision. It's built by thousands of small ones. The big takeaway. The relationship between your body, your mind, and your environment explains why health is never fixed. Your genes provide possibilities, but your daily environment determines how many of those possibilities become reality. And once you understand that, health no longer feels mysterious. It becomes the natural result of creating the conditions your body was designed for, to adapt, to recover, and to thrive. In the next lesson, we'll discover why the same health plan can completely transform one person's life while producing very different results in someone else.